Thank you, Chris. For the first time since being indicted, Gabrielle Nastande appeared in court today. She's the former Capitol staffer accused of leaving the scene in a fatal hit-and-run that killed Courtney Griffin. Nastande charged with failure to stop and render aid after that May West Austin incident that killed Griffin. But that charge is way too light for some, and that was the reason for the packed courtroom today. Earlier today, Chris Sadeghi was at the Justice Center, and he filed this report on why Griffin's family says the accident should lead to changes in the law.
No major action was taken when Gabrielle Nastande walked into court on Friday, at least nothing from the judge. But a crowded courtroom and hallway sent a very clear message.
Every time there's a hearing, these guys are going to be here to support Courtney.
Courtney Griffin's father, Bart, had plenty of family and friends with him at the hearing, and they are here because the justice Nastande is facing isn't tough enough in their minds.
So we just want them to make sure that they've uncovered every piece of evidence that there is out there, turned every stone over, looked everywhere they possibly can.
A lack of evidence is why prosecutors and a grand jury say failure to stop and render aid is the only charge on the sheet. In Texas, intoxication manslaughter means between 2 and 20 years, but right now Nastande is only facing up to 5. Leaving the scene that night in May might have been a move that worked to her advantage, according to Griffin's family. They say that's not right.
So what she did was in her best interest that night because she was probably intoxicated.
But she wasn't at the scene when officers arrived, which means no toxicology test, which means no evidence, at least not yet. Bart says there are people who can provide that evidence. They just have to find them.
There's no question she was drinking that night, and I think it's just finding the people that have the information.
As for leaving the scene, Griffin supporters say they'll work with lawmakers to change any ideas that that's a smart legal move.
We really want to see that law get changed and strengthened considerably.
We're at the Travis County Justice Complex. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.